Welcome back to Shake It Up Radio on Canuck Tunes, live from the Cat and Fiddle, corner of John Street South at Augusta in Hamilton. Please welcome once again our host with the most, Mr. Famous Framus.
I'll start my own round of applause, as I do every week. Thank you very much. So what have you got for us, Gary, as far as our mid-show jibber-jabber session?
Congratulations to the men's Canadian hockey team.
Yes, they
beat Finland
and beat Finland. 35 seconds left in the game, I believe.
Yes, right down to the wire.
Right down to the wire.
So again, great job for the Canadian Canuck teams. All the best. Sunday morning, the pub will be open for the gold medal game.
Right. What time is that?
So it's scheduled for 8 a.m. The pub will be open, so by all means, if you're hankering for a hunk of breakfast,
will it be imbibing of liquorly breakfast as well?
According to Doug Ford, that is allowed.
We're allowed, yeah.
We can go forward.
Breakfast of champions.
You know it.
Barley.
Yep.
Barley and home fries.
Barley sandwich. So all the best to the remaining Olympians.
Yes, and I actually heard that the Canuck team sent their best to Canuck Tunes, actually, right after they won the game.
Yes.
To us.
Yes.
So we reciprocate and congratulate them as well.
You know, and
a great
I think
performance.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a soundbite out of Crosby since he's not on the ice.
Right.
Right. So, speaking of celebrities, thank you to Evan Rotella. He's been a guest and friend of the show, supporter. He provided us with a new song, "Abandon All Hope."
That's right, big single, yeah.
Oh, it's a
Are we
great
going to have
song.
them back on the show anytime soon? Or
we'll have to put the knife in his back.
In April. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. The
Very
boss
good.
just said April, yeah.
Cool. Excellent. So looking forward to that. In April, a lot of good things coming down the pipe as far as guests. So please stay tuned to Canuck Tunes. Don't forget, you can always donate to Canuck Tunes. Go to our website, canucktunes.ca/donate. It is cash deductible.
If you see me on the street, just lay a 10 or a 20
You know,
on me, and I
it
promise
works.
it'll go right to Canuck Tunes.
You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. It could be equipment. We can always use new equipment. Money always helps.
Yep.
However, you know, we're looking for support, bottom line.
Emotional support as well.
Emotional
A
support,
hug,
yes.
A hug will do. Nice hug for Canuck Tunes.
So, but as far as what had gone on in this country back in the day, back in 2010, if you recall, February 18th, there was a death hoax over Gordon Lightfoot. And if you recall, he was driving to his dentist's, and he heard a report on the radio that he died.
The rumors of his death have been
great. Yeah, he was surprised to
exaggerated.
hear the news himself.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, really? Do I pull over? Kind of goofy.
I wouldn't stop for red lights anymore then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Why bother, really?
Right. Back in 1970, Joni Mitchell announced her retirement at London's Royal Albert Hall, and this was turned out to be a lie. But it was a
How old was she? 21?
pivotal moment in her career that early. In 1975, February 15th, Rush released their second album, Fly By Night, and that introduced their new drummer, Neil Peart, and he took over the lyrical chores for the band as well.
Yeah, that's quite a juxtaposition there, being the drummer and the lyricist. Wow.
Now, here's the Canadian connection that sort of gets me in a quandary. If you recall the band Talk Talk and their second album, The Color of Spring, it was released in 1986 on February 17th, as I mentioned. Now, there are Canadian players, and there is a long-term tie to the Toronto music scene, apparently, this album. Now, I went down the rabbit hole.
Oh, okay. The rabbit hole. You sure it was a rabbit hole?
It was some kind of hole, and
Okay.
it ended up to be stinky. So
Was there grass around the edge of it, and then
was it short
Yes.
curlies more?
Yes.
But there were no. There's Canadian session players, but there was no record of said Canadian session players from this album. So, you know, I remember the album. I think I may even have it at home. Talk Talk. So
What year are we talking about?
86.
Again? 86.
So, but that's kind of
Yeah,
strange.
I was drunk in 86.
Yeah.
That's when I got married, I think. First time.
Right. But that's all we wrote.
That's not why
this
I
week.
got married, but I mean, it didn't hurt.
Yeah. Right. So, but perfect. That's it for this week.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming by. Tune in next week. We'll have more fun and frivolity.
That's what we do here.
Always.
All Canadian,
So,
always.
I will pass it on to you.
All right.
And our next guest.
And I will introduce our next guest. We're pleased to have here at Canuck Tunes Shake It Up Radio, Mr. Brian Gardiner.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. From Cambridge?
Correct, Cambridge.
From Cambridge, yeah. Brian, you want to hit us with a tune, and then we'll get into your story, man,
Sure,
from the time
sounds
you were
good.
born till the time you got here just now.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, so this song is first song I ever released. Some guy told me a story one day about going to a party in Havelock with Willie Nelson, and it struck a chord with me because as kids we used to, everybody's got a cottage they went to as kids, and we went to Havelock or at Belmont
Where's
Lake.
Havelock?
It's up near Peterborough.
Okay.
And famously, they have a big country music festival every year, or did up until COVID. And the parties are apparently legendary. So the idea that Willie Nelson was at a party in Havelock
that makes it
is
legendary.
not crazy.
Yeah.
Although I have not been able to confirm it ever happened. But I struck me as something, there's a song in there. And so this is called Havelock.
Havelock. Brian Gardiner, everybody. Thank you so much.
Went to a party in Havelock. Willie Nelson was there. Played a few songs in the kitchen and disappeared downstairs, where everyone was smoking, having a good time. Willie came back, couldn't play no more. Was he even there? Summer days on Belmont Lake, catching muskie off the dock, cruising around in the silver line, listen to the loons talk. Summer nights out on the lake, listen to the waves rolling. Fireflies lighting up the skies, dancing by the porch light. Learned to play harmonica in the back of my father's car. Highway 7 on a Friday night, I was blowing my marine band harp. 8 tracks in the sunroom, where Miller tapes to choose. Big band music drifting over the waters in the summer of '72. Summer days on Belmont Lake, catching muskie off the dock, cruising around in the silver line, listen to the loons talk. Summer nights out on the lake, listen to the waves rolling. Fireflies lighting up the skies, dancing by the porch light. Figaro at the party, and they start to fight. 2 cool cats with Willie Nelson at a hot playing mid-fight. Summer days on Belmont Lake, catching muskie off the dock, cruising around in the silver line, listen to the loons talk. Summer nights out on the lake, listen to the waves rolling. Fireflies lighting up the skies, dancing by the porch light. Summer days on Belmont Lake, catching muskie off the dock, cruising around in the silver line, listen to the loons talk. Summer nights out on the lake, listen to the waves rolling. Fireflies lighting up the skies, dancing by the porch light.
Brian Gardiner.
Thank you. And you got to see the harmonic in action.
That harmonica magnetic harness actually works like a dream.
Yeah, it does. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. How did you see that online or something? Or
Yeah,
told
somebody,
you about it?
I'm on Facebook page for solo musicians. And somebody had posted they had one, and then I had to go find it.
It's cool as
I
shit,
was so
man.
frustrated with the I have 3 or 4 different ones, and they're
I
so
used to
frustrating.
play with the what the hell is it? I can't even remember what it's called.
The neck harness. Or,
Yeah.
They move on you, and they bang the microphone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
So,
stuff, man.
Yeah.
So you're a solo troubadour.
Yeah, I am.
You play a lot. Live.
Yeah, I did like 100 to 102 shows last year.
Wow.
So-
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
And you 102 shows, and you must have made tens of dollars.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're in the Canadian music business, not that Canada Revenue might hopefully is not listening right now, but
Hopefully they are.
They
I
are.
want them to know I've only made about $10 or $20.
I'm just judging by my own career here, and I know that I owe $9,000 over the course of my 20-something year career.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's well.
But that, hey, it is what it is, man. We're in it for the music. We
That's
do it
right.
for love. It's not a choice. It's something we have to do.
That's right. It's
So you're
keeping me-
picking up gigs a couple times a week, playing in pubs, bars,
pretty much everything.
boat
yeah.
launches,
Yeah.
bar mitzvahs, golf clubs.
Never done a bar mitzvah.
No.
Yeah, all the rest of those things are.
But
sweet.
yeah, that's-
private party occasionally.
It's great to play a lot, though. I remember
Yeah.
I had a couple years back in the 2000s where I played over 100 shows a year,
Yeah,
and it's great for the chops, man.
keeps you sharp.
Absolutely,
Yeah, for
because
sure.
you can't practice live.
Yeah.
You got to play
Yeah.
live,
Yeah.
right?
And if you don't have a show for a couple of weeks, you kind of tend to back off and not really practice. So you don't keep up with it. And then
Yeah.
Then you're panicking trying to get things back together. And
So are you constantly hustling on the business end of it too, or do you got people that help you out?
yeah, no, that's me.
You're on the
It's
email
kinda-
and the Facebook
yeah,
and the.
Yep.
Well, you must have made good connections, like people bringing you back.
I do, yeah. There's
good.
a fair bit of that, and
Gigs will get gigs, like the
Gigs.
boys were saying in
That's
the
right.
first segment.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you? Have you always been a solo performer, or did you play in bands when you
No.
were a
Yeah,
young
yeah.
rocker, or what? How did that work out?
I was bands as a kid, and then
Guitar player,
guitar
electric
player,
guitar
strictly
player?
guitar player.
Yeah.
Um,
In Cambridge, is that where you
actually,
grew
I
up?
grew up in Brampton,
Okay.
so or Bramalea as we called it then.
Bramalea. Yeah, that's right, man.
So a lot of I played a few bands there, and then I worked in the auto industry for 30 years.
Where'd you work?
Chrysler.
Okay.
Up in Bram, the plant that there's all fuss about now.
Yeah,
that's-
absolutely.
I'm a retiree from there.
Yeah.
So
I'm an auto worker myself, man.
oh, I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where'd you work?
I work at Ford in Oakville, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's hard to do bands and stuff when you work shift work and in the kind of hours we work. So I had a couple of bands through the years, but nothing too,
Yeah.
not as much as I would have liked for sure.
Sometimes you get those cyclical downturns, though, like
Yeah.
the year of, 2005,
Yeah.
shit hit the fan. I remember we got laid off
Yeah.
for 6 weeks, 3 different times.
Yeah.
So I toured Western Canada
Oh,
because
right,
I had,
nice.
I had the ability to plan it.
Yeah.
And I just fucked off out to Victoria, did like 18 shows in 21 days or something
Nice.
like that. And then
Nice.
was back
Yeah.
6 weeks later.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
So that's a good part of being in the auto business.
Yeah.
auto
And
industry.
actually, my last band was 2008 during the financial crisis.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
We were off about 6 months.
Absolutely.
And I put a band together. I was bored and put a band together.
Yeah.
And that's the putting it together is hard because once you're going, you kind of say, look, we'll do rehearsals every, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and
Yeah.
go away, learn some songs and stuff. But it's hard to get it rolling when you're not getting together weekly
Yeah.
for the first little while, right? So,
And I don't know what it's. I'm sure it was probably similar at Chrysler in where you were at, but in my experience in the auto plant, it's just littered with musicians, guitar
Oh,
players,
yeah.
drummers. It's like
It
you
is
can
true,
pick up
yeah.
anybody that plays anything, man. And there's a lot of super talented people in there.
that's true too. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's that. But I was in Cambridge and the plant was in Brampton, so I didn't.
You
know,
were
I
you were
wasn't
out of town as soon as the buzz
connecting
would
that.
hit.
Oh yeah.
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 And how's the music scene in Cambridge?
It's not bad. Yeah, there's a number of half a dozen or so, 8 or 10 places that have music.
Pub rockers,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's band places and there's places that do what I do.
solo. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if I was relying strictly on Cambridge, I'd probably do about 10 gigs a year. That's
Right. Yeah,
You
you
know.
travel. I saw your schedule. You
Yeah.
travel around quite a bit,
yeah,
eh?
yeah. Well, tonight I'm down in Niagara.
Holy shit!
So,
eh?
yeah.
Well, you
So I
gotta.
just stopped here when I'm passing through.
You might as well,
Yeah.
man. True.
Back up. His time he had to wait. Pretty soon he was leading his team out of the gate. His coach, he would say to him, if you want to be any good, make the other team beat you if they could, and make a kick save and a beauty. Try to stop the puck side to side in a butterfly, and with a little luck, we'll make a catch or block a save. When we win the game, team will raise their sticks in the air while fans chant your name. playing for the cup. The 7th game he's playing, and his team is up. He stops the puck, he keeps that light from coming on. When the buzzer ends the game, you know his team has won. As he skates the cup around the rink, the fans, they all call his name. They begin to sing. He made a kick save and a beauty. You stop the puck, side to side in a butterfly. You had a little luck. You made a catch, a block, a save, and now we won the game. Team will raise their sticks in the air while the fans chant your name. Make a kick save and a beauty. Try to stop the puck, side to side in a butterfly with a little luck. Make a catch, a block, a save, and when we win the game, team will raise their sticks in the air while the fans chant your name.
Kick save and a beauty,
Kick
everybody.
save and a beauty.
Well, it's a good day for a hockey song, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Canadian,
I was coming here worried about, I'm going to play the goalie song. Bennington's going to stink.
And you said you already recorded that one? Or
I'm working. I'm about halfway through, yeah.
Where do you do your, I listened to your other recordings there. Do you do that, are you a home recorder? Or
Yeah, in my basement.
you do the dials yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I do everything myself. And
What do you got, like a Pro Tools or
I have a MacBook.
GarageBand?
GarageBand and my MacBook, that's it.
Oh, shit, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Did
then
you just got a natural affinity for that, or did you have to
No.
read a bunch of shit and make a lot of mistakes and stuff?
kind of a little, like, years ago I had a 4-track recorder.
Oh, yeah?
So I've done some of that kind of recording.
Okay.
But, yeah, there was a bit of a learning curve on this once I started to do it.
Those things are in high demand now, those original
I know.
4-track recorders.
And
the
I actually
analog
recently got
analogs.
rid of mine because it
Oh,
was...
did you?
Yeah, I it wasn't working, and I tried.
Oh.
I kind of tried to get it fixed, and I tried to fix it myself, and then just decided, yeah, this isn't one that's going to be worth anything.
No.
Yeah.
And are you, do you do guitar repairs too?
I do. I don't really anymore, but yeah, I have done that, and I work with a group. Maybe I don't know if you saw this. I work with a group that we people donate guitars, and we return them back to kids in the city. A place called Guitar for Kids.
Nice.
Work with
Is
that
that with Dan Walsh?
With it's Dan Walsh's group. Yeah.
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 Dan's been on the show, yeah, a couple
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
Great guy.
So yeah, I work with Dan quite closely.
That's cool, man.
And
So
we
you
do
just
that.
kind of refurbish the guitars and
Yeah,
pass them down to the kids.
up until I was doing almost all the repairs at one point, but now I'm kind of more on the administrative side of things, and we got some other guys that are doing repairs for us.
That's great. What a great program.
Yeah, it is.
And how many, like, would you say, how many guitars were going through the organization a year?
God.
Hundreds?
It's
Tens? Hundreds?
possibly hundreds.
Wow,
yeah,
really,
Yeah.
eh?
We have a locker that's, 10 by 16, packed. You can't get into it
Right.
with guitars. Yeah, it's unbelievable. And we every once in a while we have a clean out and we get stuff and we move stuff out and then 3 weeks later it's packed again.
No shit, eh?
Yeah, it's just amazing.
That's a great
Yeah.
charity, man.
Yeah.
And was there like kind of an aspect of the organization that would get the kids started, like start off with lessons or anything like that?
We did at one point do that, but it's kind of faded off, that part of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of work too, right?
That was a lot of work, and it became that was very administrative, and actually getting the studios we were working with to send us a bill became a problem at times, and so it becomes one of these things where we owe these people money, but they don't want to send us an invoice, and they got stuff going on, and it's the bottom of their barrel too, right?
Right.
So we just kind of stopped doing that. It disappeared as more than anything,
Right.
Yeah.
But what a great endeavor to pass the music on
Yeah.
and give the kids get the phones out of their hands and give them a guitar to put in their hands.
Hopefully that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. And when you started off as a kid, were you young when you first got a guitar in
I
your
was
hands?
about
Or?
11 or 12.
Right.
Yeah, bought it myself.
Oh yeah.
Like I used to go to Eaton's in the Bramley City Center.
Eaton's, man,
and
yeah.
they had guitars there, and I'd spend an hour just playing the guitars they had there. So yeah, first money I got, I went and bought one.
Right on.
And,
What was it? Do you remember?
No.
No.
It was not a good guitar. I'll
No.
tell you that much right now. I got lessons about a year later, and first thing the teacher said is, "Oh, you need a new guitar." This
Oh,
one-
really?
This one's
eh?
not going to
It
work.
was all out of.
Yeah, it was one of those
intonation
ones.
was.
Yeah. Yeah, the crappy bridges. And
Oh, yeah. So what was it? Was there anybody specific that kind of inspired you to pick up a guitar? Like as far as the music you were listening to at the time?
You know, there's pictures of me at 6 years old at an uncle's house, and he had a guitar, and every picture, I have the guitar in my hands. I'm holding that guitar. So apparently, I just loved guitar.
And your uncle was a
goes back
player
to
and
there.
singer, a kitchen table player kind of thing?
Well, I didn't start singing until I retired, actually. So
No, your uncle. Like.
Oh no, I mean that's kind of the only memory I have of him is that one time.
Right.
So I think they moved back to Ireland. I don't remember exactly what happened with them, but.
But that was the first time
But that was the first time, and I was smitten for sure. So yeah, and then when I was about 11, 12, BTO came out, and that great.
Oh yeah.
I was just okay, I have to do that. And, yeah.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
And that's part of your repertoire now is your classic rock. You do the classic rock on the acoustic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you smuggle in some of your own songs along the way.
Yeah, I probably do about 2 or 3 of my own songs through the night, and then the rest is pretty standard stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want to hit us with another tune?
Sure. How are we for time? All right, this one is brand new. Like I finished writing this last week.
World premiere here on Canuck Tunes.
Tunes exclusive.
Started writing it.
Hit the record button, Gary. We're going to
7
steal
years
this
ago.
guy's thunder.
Started recording it like writing it 7 years ago.
Well,
And
it's one of those songs.
I was
torments you for years.
Yeah, I was at somebody's cottage, and I was by myself, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll do some free-form kind of writing and come up with something. And I wrote a verse, about 3 or 4 verses, just about life around the water and stuff. And I kept thinking, it's something, but I don't know what it is. Something, but I don't know what it is. And I tried to turn it into a kind of long-form, an ode almost.
Right. Make it like an epic anthem kind of thing. Yeah.
And that didn't work. And I tried to turn it into, maybe it's like Margaritaville of the North, right? Maybe it's, and so a party
Molson
song,
Goldenville.
kind of a party song, didn't work. Then I was at the same cottage last year, and I came up with a chord pattern. I'm sitting noodling on the guitar, and I came up with this chord pattern. And I like that. I wonder if those words will fit.
Right.
And we had a new song. I got rid of 90% of what I had written, but the first verse is as I wrote it that day, and this new chord pattern. So
it all came together.
It all came together. So
I love it when that happens.
But yeah, like I've literally finished writing it last week. And,
beautiful.
Yeah. So here's it's called Another Day.
Another Day. Brian Gardiner, everybody. World premiere.
Wind blows across the water, sunlight lights the waves. Boat floats slowly downstream, fish jumps in its wake. I can see it in my mind, I can smell the river flow. I can hear your voice call me home, where I never go. When the sun goes low and the moon's aglow and the stars light the way, pick a star to lead the car and I'll make it back your way. But this road I'm traveling means another day. Money comes and money goes, the dollar don't go far. So man does what he has to do to put some nickels in a jar. Wheels move across the highway, they never seem to slow. But this lonely road I've chosen is the life I know. When the sun goes low, when the moon's aglow and the stars light the way, pick a star to lead the car and I'll make it back your way. But this road I'm traveling means another day. can touch you with my mind. I can taste your sweet kiss. Still I hear you calling me. My name's on your lips. When the sun goes low and the moon's aglow and the stars light the way, pick a star to lead the car, I'll make it back your way. But this road I'm traveling means another day.
Nice.
Thank you.
World premiere.
Yeah.
Right here on Canuck Tunes. Shake It Up Radio.
Or I should say you're the test audience.
This audience needs to be tested, but not for music, actually.
It's a matter of perspective sometimes.
Yeah, I was listening to your stuff there, and I don't know if you've got this comparison before, but it kind of reminds me of Randy Newman.
Oh, yeah. No, nobody's ever said that
No?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
I had a little feel of
Yeah.
Randy Newman when I was listening to
That's-
your lyrics
okay.
and the way you kind of
Yeah.
songs are so descriptive
Right.
and not necessarily like doesn't have to totally rhyme every last word of every
Right.
verse, but
I actually fight to do that, sometimes because you write rhymes and then you go, that's a lousy line.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
trying
Just
to
because
force
it
the line to-
rhymes, yeah.
So I actually kind of force myself out of the rhyme
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. That's what came to my head. I was listening to your
nice,
your recordings
yeah.
there, and I thought,
Yeah.
man, it sounds like Randy Newman.
I
a
like
little
that comparison. That's a
bit.
good.
Yeah, well, he's a hell of a songwriter,
He
right?
is,
For sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Big time.
for sure.
And do you do? Are you like constantly writing? Do you just get little scraps and they kind of sit around for a while, or do you
Yeah,
you
that-
try and be disciplined about it? Like, how do you
No,
approach it?
I would like to be more disciplined about it, but no, it's one of those things that every once in a while I sit down to do, and if nothing comes in 10 minutes, I'll walk away, which I
Yeah.
shouldn't do.
Can't force
you know?
it though, really.
Yeah. But yeah, every once in a while a scrap comes to me, and as you say, and then you run with it or you don't, or you put it aside and it
Right.
bugs you, right? It's itches at the back of your brain.
For sure.
Like
You
that
know,
last
if
song
you're
did
onto
for 7
something,
years.
yeah.
Yeah.
And is it something that is descriptive of something that you're living at the time, or would it be like more like a story that you're kind of build a narrative of?
It can go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The song will kind of let you know what it's going to be.
My wife would tell you she sees me in every song. That
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of telling a story about a whole other sin, and she'll say, "Oh, that's you."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
3 chords in the truth, man.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
So do you? And you must have quite a set list of songs if you're playing all these live shows, man. Like how many songs you got carrying around in your head? Couple
I think
hundred?
there's
or-
something like 250 in there.
shit,
but,
eh?
yeah, well, I have the iPad, and there's a reason for that. So,
I'm with you on the memory thing.
Yeah.
There's some songs I can remember, and some songs no.
it's-
I can't-
well, I
can't
find, like, if I have the iPad on, there's songs I never have to look at it. But if the iPad's not there,
Right.
I still forgetting the words. So it's,
do. You take it off the page, right?
Yeah.
Like you can look at it, and then
yeah.
you don't want to stare at it and play.
But,
You want to.
but a song like Copperhead Road, I never have to check the lyrics.
No.
But I was at a open mic one time, and they called me up, and I did it. And sure enough, I forgot the last verse,
Yeah.
I don't need
You
it,
just
but
didn't have your thing.
but yeah, it's that the crutch needs to be there. I need to know it's there.
For sure.
So
Well, when I play, I wear a suit. I started wearing a suit like
Yeah.
almost 25 years ago. And then there was a couple times where I'd be playing somewhere and try and remember the songs without without the suit on.
Right.
Couldn't remember the songs.
Yeah.
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 So bizarre, man.
It is, too.
Didn't have
So-
my costume on, so I wasn't playing my
That's
part.
right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. These little
Yeah, it's
triggers you
funny.
need.
Yeah.
But I use the sheet now once in a while, like half the songs, yeah. Some I
Yeah.
still remember, but
Yeah.
before I had 100 songs in my head, didn't need a lyric sheet.
Yeah. It helps a lot with new stuff too. It means I'm getting stuff. I can learn it today and kind of play it tonight sometimes.
Right.
Or in a couple of days after I learn it. Whereas if I had to memorize the lyrics, it'd be weeks before it's getting there. So it allows me to bring stuff in fairly quickly.
And do you do you try and keep up on what's current as far as cover music goes, like,
No.
or just stay the classics?
Yeah, just kind of the classics. Every once in a while, you hear something and you go, "Oh, maybe that," but
yeah,
yeah, I don't like. Every time I try that, it doesn't go that well. It just
No.
seems like, where my style hits.
stick in your lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you were in your bands, like what kind of were you guys rock, like heavy rock bands?
rock,
Or,
bluesy rock tended
Oh,
to
yeah.
be the case. And yeah, what we call classic rock now. Back in the day, we just call it rock, of course. But
yeah.
yeah, a lot of bluesy rock and
I saw actually a video of you with a nice shiny National guitar. Have you got
Yeah.
playing some slide?
yeah,
You do a little bit of slide?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last song today will.
Are you gonna bust out the slide?
I'll retune and bust out the
Good
slide.
man.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
on.
So.
When
I thought
did
of bringing
you,
that guitar with me actually.
Oh,
but
it's a
then-
beauty. It's
Yeah,
a
it
beauty.
is.
Yeah. It's yeah, for sure. Probably weighs a ton.
It does.
No doubt.
It does. Yeah, and that's my most recent buy too. I bought that with. That's my tax write-off for 2020, 2025.
Never mind CRA. Turn the station. Do you go to Folkway? Do you shop at Folkway?
Yeah, I got it at Folkway. Yeah.
Since they moved to Cambridge, right?
We were up in Waterloo actually.
Or Waterloo,
Yeah,
yeah. Because
yeah.
I remember we used to go there. I bought my National there actually when they were in
Okay.
Guelph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to shows when they were in Guelph. They used to have.
That's
people
right.
playing there,
Yeah,
so-
yeah. I guess the new shop's too small now, right?
I guess. Yeah.
It's
I
like
don't know.
in the house now, right? It's
Yeah.
Like but yeah, what
Yeah.
a great place, man, for
Well, it was.
vintage.
It was- yeah.
They still got a lot of stuff from like 20s, 30s, 40s.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah. The
Yes.
high end the good shit.
So much of it. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's great. It's a great
No.
store.
Yeah, no doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt. Love
Yeah.
Folkway for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you want to hit us with another one?
Okay, sure. This is an example. We're talking about the writing. This one hit me. I was playing a gig and there was a retirement party happening. And I went to the retiree and said, "Well, what's your favorite band? Who do you, some of you want me to play?" And he goes, "No, just do what you do." So I walked away thinking there must be a retirement song. And I couldn't think of one. And I still can't think of one.
No.
So I said, well, I guess that's on me. And
Time to write one.
so I kind of went to the bathroom actually. I'm standing in the bathroom going, how would that go? And I thought of like a Bruce Springsteen piano ballad sort of thing.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, yeah. And so
Jeez, I wish I had a piano in this stall right now. I could.
right? So, and I thought of this phrase, salt the earth. Like, I'm out of here, salt the earth behind me. And literally by the time I came into the bathroom, I had the first two lines in my head. And by the time I got back up to the stage to tune up and stuff, I had 4 lines. And so I tuned up and I started, just started doing stuff. And I did this. Not a very Bruce Springsteen piano ballad sound. But I thought, geez, maybe that's something. And sure enough, what I had conjured up in my head, it worked.
Yeah.
So, with those chords. So I ended up writing the song around this, and it took me about 2 days to write this whole song. So this was one of those
Most
ones
of
that
it was
just came.
done in a stall in somewhere in
Yeah,
Ontario.
I had the good framework for it right on that stall in Petrolia, Ontario, actually.
Petroleum.
This is called Salt the Earth.
Salt the earth.
Salt the earth below my feet. I ain't coming here no more. These old boots have done the dirty job. They're walking out the door. 30 years in this factory. Think I've done my time. Salt the earth below my feet. There's gotta be something more. Salt the earth below my boots. I won't be coming back. These tired old bones have done their time, and my mind's about to crack. Best years of my life are gone. I left them on this job. Salt the earth below my boots. I've given myself the sack. Got myself a new gold watch. I got all this time to kill. Got a 30-year-old bottle of scotch. I got a whole new life to build. Salt the earth below my bones, the final whistle's called. going home to my wife and drive her up the wall. Maybe I'll fly to Florida, play lots of pickleball. Salt the earth, pack my bags, I won't be taking calls. Salt the earth below my feet, I'm coming here no more. These old boots have done the job and I'm walking out the door. 30 years in this factory, I've done my time. Salt the earth, burn the bridge, let's see what lies in store.
Salt the earth.
I'll tell you, that's a song I slip into my live sets and I never say. That's an original.
Yeah.
And it always kind of goes over well. So it's,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure, man. And there's you in there again, 30 years in the factory. You're talking.
That's right. I was
So
trying to
you're,
write it for somebody else, but
So you're pretty much hitting the road every weekend.
pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
This year
And,
I'm trying to pull back on the weekends. So trying to do as many gigs in, not as many weekends, So,
Right.
yeah.
And there's a lot of, people are doing matinee shows nowadays. And
Yeah.
have you gotten into that kind of a circuit?
You
Or
mean- I've done a few.
yeah,
Not too, Sundays tend to be matinees.
Sundays, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, man.
I played last Sunday at 3 o'clock, so yeah, they
Perfect, yeah,
exist.
that's what we
but
do here. There's a
Yeah.
fifth Sunday matinee, like
Oh,
3
yeah.
to 6 show.
Nice,
Friday and Saturday nights here, and then
Right.
Sunday afternoon shows.
right? They're hard sometimes. You do Thursday night, Friday night, a late one Saturday, and then you're up and out the
Well,
door.
if you're doing like you, if
Yeah,
you're
it's-
full-time pro, then
Yeah.
that's a little bit difficult, man,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm dead on Monday. Mondays I'm a zombie.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. And your wife has had no problem with you being a
Uh,
itinerant vagabond
like I said,
troubadour?
I'm trying to draw back on the number of weekends I'm off. So yeah, because she still works, so she's available on the weekends. So I'm,
Yeah.
I'm kind of around during the week. So
Perfect marriage, man.
Yeah, I guess. So I'm trying to.
It's working out for you.
I'm trying to once a month not work a weekend. To
Right.
book it off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you get hooked on playing live, and it's
Yeah.
a drug within itself,
Yeah,
right?
and you feel like you can't say no, right? People offer you a gig, and you think, oh, if I say no, well, I get it re-offered, and
yeah,
so yeah,
yeah. It's not even the money part of it; it's the gig part
That's
of it.
right, yeah.
You want to play.
that's right,
You're to be a musician, man, for sure.
for sure, yeah.
And have you done have you showed you got younger family members that have you been the guy who's been there with the guitar, like been the uncle who showed them how to play, or have you passed
yeah.
your music down to anybody
Well,
younger in your
mostly,
family?
yeah, my daughter. I have a daughter who's, she's in her 30s now.
Right.
But yeah, she's quite a good player.
And
she does-
did you get her started on
Yeah,
guitar?
I actually got her started on piano. She plays piano.
Okay.
But she did learn a little guitar off me, and over the years she's kind of gravitating more towards guitar and a bit away from piano, it seems. So, but yeah, I got messages from her. Have you ever done this song? You ever, how do you play this song? So
And now is she playing out too, or is she just
No,
playing for
no.
her own
yeah,
enjoyment?
just for her own
Yeah.
enjoyment. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed some piano on one of your recordings. Is it?
Yes.
You're a keyboard player as well, yeah?
A little bit. Yeah, that song. Actually, the next one I was going to do, but it's I wanted to do a 70s, one of those 70s ballads, the piano ballads, and it's a real simple song. It's it's 3 chords.
3 chords in the truth, baby.
3 chords and the truth. That's it, baby.
All right,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
Okay, so this is my wife said at one point, I want a ballad for me. I want a love ballad for me.
Or else.
So-
Don't
or
come home.
else. And which, as I'm not Randy Newman, so I don't, somebody calls and says, I need a song for a movie called Toy Story, I'd be lost, right?
Right.
but okay, maybe I can write a love ballad, I don't know. But she likes to dance out, like when we have a special occasion, especially when we had kids and life was busy. I'd say, what do you want to do for our anniversary? So I want to dance on the patio, she'd say.
Yeah.
So we'd go outside and I'd pick a couple of songs and we'd have a nice little dance. And invariably she'd say, "You think anybody's watching? Think the neighbors? What do you think the neighbors think?" I don't care what the neighbors
F the
think.
neighbors, man.
I don't care what the neighbors think. We're having a romantic moment, right?
That's right.
So that was the idea that I came up with. Okay, I wanted about the dancing and about the quiet romantic dances in odd places. And so, and then when I started the piano it up, I was trying all sorts of weird, complicated things, and it wasn't working. And one day I just said, I kind of did, okay, let's sing the melody and see what notes I've got in there, and let's just pull those. And it turned out I was doing AED, So this is called Dance.
Dance.
Actually, I want to stand for this one. That's all right. I'm going to use the pedal to get my little solo in. So. Lavender fields of purple set off your summer dress. Wind softly lifting a sweet flowery scent. Swing of the leaves, hair blowing in the breeze. Standing in the flowers, wanna take your hand and say, let's dance like no one's watching. Let's dance like no one's there. You can dance like Judy Garland, I'll dance like Fred Astaire, and we'll dance out in the flowers. Let everybody stare. 'Cause after all these years together, wanna dance for the love we share. Lake Champlain in the moonlight really does surprise. Shimmer in the darkness, it glows in your eyes. Your silhouette is lovely, takes my brother away. Out here in the grass, kick off your shoes and say, we'll dance like no one's watching. Gonna dance like no one's there. I'll dance like Ginger Rogers. You can dance like Fred Astaire. And we'll dance out in the moonlight. Let the neighbors stare. 'Cause after all these years together, we'll dance for the love we share. Dance like no one's watching. We'll dance like no one's there. You look like Audrey Hepburn, I know Fred Astaire. And we'll dance right here in the kitchen. Let the children stare. 'Cause after all these years together, I wanna dance for the life we've shared.
Nice, man.
Thank you.
Dance like no one's watching, yeah. That's a good sentiment, for sure.
Yeah, I thought so. It works well. I was
It
happy
does,
with it.
yeah. That's
And more importantly, my wife likes it.
Well, so you were allowed to come home that weekend.
That's correct. Yeah.
Right on. That's good
What I'm
stuff.
not allowed to do now is not play it when she's in the room.
And does she come to your gigs, or she just she's had enough of you? She's heard she's seen your show before.
She's seen it before.
Yeah.
You know, there's the old joke about the musician has the new girlfriend. She comes to every rehearsal. A month later, she comes to every show. 3 months later, she comes to some shows. 6 months later, have a good show, honey.
Yeah, exactly.
We're at the have a good show, honey
Tired
stage.
of listening to your garbage. Well, luckily I married my drummer, so I'm
Oh,
good.
that works.
She
Yeah.
has to come to the show,
Yeah.
but I got to carry the gear. So
She comes out probably about once a month. But
yeah,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah. So yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah.
And you are continuing to play with the dials at home and
Yeah.
record and
Yeah, I'm actually,
you ever
as I
bring-
said, I was recording Kick Saving a Beauty now, and I have about 4 more songs kind of sitting ready to go.
right.
And kind of I want to do an album. I want to put an album out. Between what I've got out now and
Right.
Um,
Would you just
yeah.
put it online, or do you want to
I
do
think
a
I'll-
physical?
I think I'll do a physical copy.
yeah.
I think I'm at the, yeah.
Like a record, or
yeah.
like, yeah?
Let's get some vinyl. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
vinyl guy, right?
Vinyl's cool,
I have
man.
3,000 records at home, so.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just put one out, and it was the best. Like,
Yeah.
it's the best feeling to
Yeah.
hold it in your hand.
That's
and
it, right?
Holy shit! Wow.
That's me. And yeah, even if I don't sell them, well, oh well. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
No, yeah.
you don't sell
No,
it.
sorry, no.
Luckily, we
You got
sold enough to
3,000
pay for.
albums. Yeah, like
But,
I've
you
got
know.
that and comics and more, and no,
Right.
you're not selling.
That's
No.
okay.
No way.
That's okay. Like as we mentioned before, I'm going to need the tax write-off anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, that's good. It's a good, definitely
Yeah.
a good feeling to put out a vinyl for sure, man.
Yeah.
And you are. Have you ever brought anybody else into your studio and recorded them?
No,
No.
no. I would like to. I actually, that last song, I thought it would work nice as a duet. I thought of bringing in a female voice
Right.
and do the second verse, but I just kind of didn't really know anybody. I'm not, not as tapped into the musical community as I want. You know?
No.
Yeah.
You're a solo.
Yeah.
You're a lone wolf, man.
Yeah. So, and I
Solo
work during the
troubadour.
day when everybody else is at work. and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, so it's hard to do. Yeah.
So if we're looking for you, like if we want to find out what you're up to, where you have a presence online, you got a website, you got
Yeah, I got a Facebook. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I'm working on a website, but it never gets done. It's been on my to-do
coming
list for
soon. Does it say
ages.
coming soon?
Yeah, it probably does at this stage. Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Construction.
Under construction, yeah, with those, and it has the pylons on there.
that's right. Yeah,
The
I don't even
blinking
think I've got that
pylons.
far. And the funny thing is with AI, it's really just put in a few prompts and you have a website. So there's
Yeah,
no
I
reason I
guess.
don't have it, but I just haven't sat down and spent the time, you know.
Yeah.
But
So you got.
but I am
Facebook,
on Facebook, Instagram. I'm on YouTube if you want to see the video. I'm on YouTube Music, which is kind of when you release music
Yeah,
through,
yep.
they put it over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also on I have YouTube where you can see some of the covers I do as well and stuff. It's
Right on.
And then there's also a Rumble page, which is videos, and that's kind of everything.
What is it? Rumble?
Rumble, yeah. It's
I don't even
video
know what that
site.
is.
Yeah, it's,
Is it?
yeah. The advantage of them is they pay from the first watch.
Oh, you get. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not like YouTube where you need 10,000 watches or views or whatever.
Oh wow.
The disadvantage is nobody knows about it.
Yeah. They pay you, but nobody knows it exists. But.
But so all my originals, anything I've recorded at all, I'll record it and then not release it, but I'll put it on Facebook as I hear something, you know.
Sure.
And so those things I've got a video on or something on Rumble. So there's a couple extra songs that you couldn't find on Spotify.
Right
They're
on.
out on Rumble, you know.
Yeah, I found you on Apple Music. You were on
Okay,
Apple
yeah,
Music.
yeah. Good.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to tune up and finish this off with
that's our
some
last
slide.
one? Okay, sounds good.
I'm looking forward to that for sure. It's been a great pleasure having you on the show, Brian, for
Thank
sure.
you. Appreciate it.
Great pleasure. Ontario warrior, troubadour warrior, solo warrior. Keeping the faith, man. You going to G? You going to open
yeah,
G?
open G.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's the slide. That's the slide tuning, man.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful guitar for sure. Nice Martin. It's nice and bright sounding, bright looking.
So this song, I have to apologize for the dog right off the bat because this is a song about a cat. So when we moved into the house we're in about 8 years ago, one of the first things we were told is there's a cat. There's a neighborhood cat.
It came with the house?
Well, no,
Kinda
it comes
thing?
with the neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Right? So he will come around. He will expect to be fed. He will sleep in your house once in a while. He will do all these things.
So the house comes with certain expectations when it comes to the feline presence in the neighborhood.
Yeah, so this cat, and they called him Not My, as in not my cat.
That's a funny name.
Yeah. So, but his real name was Tyson, and Tyson got very comfortable at our house and would come around. And he would come in and sleep once in a while. He'd come in, like we'd put food out for him, but he'd come in once in a while, and but he'd come and sleep. And last February, it was really cold in. He basically lived in our house for a week, and we never saw him. He goes upstairs to the spare bedroom, and that's it. He would never come down and sit with us when we were watching TV.
Make himself a sandwich or anything?
Nothing,
How did he eat?
Nothing.
No?
So he'd come down and eat, and then go back up, and you just never saw this cat. So one day I was sitting in the basement playing on my I have a dobro, and I was sitting playing an open G, and he came down and sat and listened. And, if you have cats and you play, they will sit. They sit about 3 feet from you, and like they're sleeping. And then when the song's over, up comes the head, and that's they're paying attention. So he was there, and he sat there for about 20 minutes just listening to me play. So I ran out of songs I knew in open G, and I started noodling on a lick, and I thought, oh, that's kind of neat, and then started singing about the cat. And by the time I was done, by the time he left, I realized that I might have a song here, and I finished it up by the end of the day, and I had recorded it 2 days later. You see, we're upsetting him.
And Tyson's welcome to come over anytime now.
Yeah, well, Tyson is now passed.
Oh, shit. So it's a
sadly,
memorial song
but
for
he was
Tyson.
he was like an 18-year-old cat. So
Okay.
he got to that point. But yeah, and a quick Tyson story. Tyson used to eat at our house, and he would go across the road, and he'd jump on the window ledge of the people across the road. And one day the guy who lives there told me, we don't feed him, but our dog is terrified of him. So he jumps on the window and stares at him for 10 minutes every day.
Just fucks with the dog.
Yeah. So that was Tyson. Tyson was just and he looked like, if you remember the Aristocats, he looked like Thomas O'Malley.
Oh, yeah?
The Alley Cats. He had that face. So
Nice.
So this song is called Tyson's Blues.
Well, it's been a great pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you. I've enjoyed it so much.
Mr. Brian Gardiner. Put your hands together, everybody. Keep your eyes and ears open because he's everywhere in the tri-state area.
That's right. Living on the street like an alley cat. Eat where I am, sleep where I'm at. Ain't got no place to call my own, like old alley cat. Streets are my home. Ain't got no name that nobody know. I got style from my tail to my toe. When I walk these streets, everybody know the way I strut. I'm rock and roll. I live my life on life's own terms. I walk a straight line, my life is twists and turns. I lay my head where I lay my hat. No bed for warmth, no fire that burns. Living on the street like an alley cat. No bed for warmth, I sleep where I'm at. I live my life on life's own terms. I'm an alley cat. I rock and roll, I'm just an alley cat. Watch me stroll, I'm an alley cat. Alley cat. Well, thank you.
Thank you to Brian Gardiner and Hellbent Rockers for this edition of Shake It Up, broadcasting from the Cat and Fiddle, John Street South at Augusta in Hamilton. Recorded in front of a pub audience that will always tell a Torontonian, but not much. Next week, join us for more that's in store. Make sure you check our social media channels on Facebook, Twitter, and so forth. For Famous Framus, Kimberly Robin, and myself, Gary Greenland, thanks for joining us. Stay safe. This is Canuck Tunes, all Canadian, always.
Never a dull moment at Hamilton's own pub, the Cat and Fiddle. Always the city centerpiece with live music every weekend, incredible menu selections, daily food specials, and a pub vibe you can taste. The Cat and Fiddle, 174 John Street South at Augusta, Hamilton.